Welcome back to my kitchen, and today we're gonna put that pizza stone to use. We're gonna take it on its maiden voyage, and we're gonna make us some of these delicious and amazing garlic knots. These are super simple. They're made with pizza dough and a souped up garlic butter. So easy, you won't even believe it. Let's go see how these all come together. Okay, today we're gonna make a really quick garlic knot, and we're gonna put these on my new pizza stone. I've had the oven heating at 400 degrees for at least a half an hour while I prepared everything. This is a half recipe of my big batch pizza dough. I will put a link to that in the information circle on the screen, and also down below in the description box, and you can go check that out. I've had rave reviews for this pizza dough recipe. It is Heather's favorite. I have many people who give me feedback telling me they love this pizza dough. It's super simple and it's really, really quick to make. I actually made this and let it rise for an hour. You don't have to do that. You can let this rise for about 15 minutes and then you can get busy. So I'm just gonna go really fast here. We're having salad for dinner tonight, so I wanted to make a little bread to go along with, and this is a really easy way to do that. You can also make breadsticks out of this dough. You can make focaccia, like a mock focaccia out of this dough. Focaccia is a little bit of a different animal. And to make really authentic focaccia, you really have to have a different recipe and you have to let it rise a lot, and it's very gooey dough. But anyway, I have made my own version of a quick focaccia out of this. I'm just gonna kind of pat this out with my hands. No need to get a rolling pin out. And if you you don't want to make your own pizza dough, no problem. Just go to your favorite pizzeria and ask them to sell you a ball of dough. And also a lot of grocery stores now have fresh pizza dough at the deli, so you can just grab a ball of pizza dough at the store when you're there. Patting it out like this also helps you to deflate the dough properly and get all those air bubbles out of it. I'm just gonna take my pizza cutter and start making approximately 1 inch or so strips. We're not going for perfection here, so just keep that in mind. And then we'll cut it in half this way. We're gonna make a lot of garlic knots, and some are gonna be big and some are gonna be not so big. And as you might expect, you're just gonna tie them in a knot. And if you like, you can kind of roll it into a snake first, give it a little twist. Yeah. 2 snaps, a kiss, and a twist. What's that from? And the dough is gonna be a little bit sticky, but you can just kind of fold it into itself. Again, we're not going for perfection here, just knotting up the dough. See, you can just fold the ends in on themselves, and your family's gonna love these. Okay, I got all of my garlic nuts ready to go, and I have my pizza peel set up with a little bit of semolina flour. And semolina is what they make pasta with, but it's very grainy. It's like sand. It is like a little bit like sand, okay? And if you don't have semolina, don't sweat it. You can use cornmeal. Not a problem. Just make sure you get enough on the board so that it's gonna, you know, it acts like a ball bearing. So when we put these on the pizza stone, these are gonna slide right into the oven. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get these on the pizza stone and I'm gonna bake them for about 12 minutes, and then I'm gonna take them out and I'll bring it back and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, I thought I would show you guys putting these on the pizza stone. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna just wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Exactly. But make sure, even them out a little, okay? Don't burn yourself. All right, we're gonna mix up the garlic butter that is going to be brushed over the garlic knots when they come out of the oven. So what I have is a stick of melted butter and about a tablespoon of chopped garlic, and then I'm just gonna season this up. I have some of my favorite pizza seasoning, and I would like to use about a teaspoon's worth, and you can use whatever you prefer, but I like this Pride of Sejid. This is my favorite. I'll leave a link down below where you can find this at Columbia Spice Company. I'm gonna put a little salt. There's already salt in this pizza seasoning, and I'm gonna put a little bit of pepper, just like that, and some parsley. You can feel free to use fresh chopped parsley, whatever you like. I always have dry parsley on hand, so it's just easy for me to reach. And that's how easy it is to make that garlic butter that we're gonna brush on. And as soon as those come out of the oven in just a few minutes, we'll be back and we'll take care of the rest. These are out of the oven, and now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this delicious garlic butter that we mixed up, and you're just gonna cover these and slather them with this garlicky, buttery goodness. Some people like to put the garlic butter in a big bowl, and then you just dump all of the rolls in the bowl and you toss them in the butter. But if you have like a ton, if you're making like a whole bunch for a bunch of people, that would be the way to go. But dig down deep with that brush and get all that garlicky goodness, because you really want that on there. And listen, if you don't have a pizza stone in your oven, don't worry, you can just put these on a baking pan and bake them. It's gonna be fine. But you still want your oven to be really hot. Use up every little bit. Don't let anything stay behind. No garlic left behind. That should be a law. Delicious garlic knots. How easy was that? These are ready to serve right now. You want to taste one?
What if I have to?
It might be a little bit hot, but bite into that. What do you think? Oh man. Shazam!
Yep.
Oh, it's good. The only other thing I would suggest doing, go ahead and sprinkle these with a little kosher salt. You're going to do that after you taste them. Remember, bread needs a lot of seasoning. Here, try that on for size now.
How far?
Better? All right. You salt these to taste, you season them to taste, and it's all gonna be good and delicious. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please hit that thumbs up button. If you are new to my kitchen, welcome. It's always a pleasure to welcome new friends in. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. And if you're a tried and true member of the Noreen's Kitchen family, be sure and go down below next to the subscription button and hit the bell notification button, because we don't want any of you to miss out on all the real food for real people, real easy recipes that we present all the time right here on our YouTube channel and straight from our kitchen. I will be sure and leave links to where you can find the pizza stone that I shared in another video, and all the spices and all of that on where you can get those things. So I hope you give these a try, and I hope you love them. And until next time, I'll see ya.